Hello guys, in today's video, we're going to present to you the top 10 wide-angle camera lens available on the market today. We made this list on our personal preferences and sorted it based on the features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers. Check out the description to find out their prices and more information. We've included the links in the description below. If you're first time on our channel, please subscribe and hit the bell button for the daily video notification. So, without further ado, let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Tamron 1020 Form f/3.5 4.5D Roman II. The latest incarnation of Tamron's 1020 Form represents a sizable step up in build quality and all-round performance compared with the previous edition. It matches both of Canon's ultra-wide f/s 1018 and 1022 zooms for maximum viewing angle at 107.5 degrees, while beating them for long and reach. Naturally, the longer 20 form gives a lot of overlap with, say, an 1855mm standard zoom. That might seem a bit superfluous, but it can actually be very helpful, reducing the number of times you need to swap between different lenses while shooting. The Tamron has better build quality than both Canon lenses, while adding weather seals and a fluorine coating on the front element, and it comes complete with a hood. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Sigma 1420 Form f/2.8. For the ultimate in wide viewing angles on Canon full-frame cameras, there's no beating the own brand Canon f1120 Form f/4 R OIS WR. Opens a new tab, which delivers an astonishing 126 degrees on the dial. However, it goes similarly large on selling price, putting it beyond the reach of most of us. This Sigma art lens is well under half the price, and while it has a more modest 114-degree maximum viewing angle, it's a really fabulous lens as well as being a full f/stop faster than the Canon. Build quality is excellent with a high-quality feel throughout, a full set of weather seals, and a fluorine coating on the front element. The ring-type ultrasonic autofocus system is fast and whisper-quiet, and top-notch glass includes a large, ultra-high-precision molded glass element at the front, along with 3 FLD, fluorite low dispersion, and 3 SLD elements. The number 3 position is held by Canon RF 1535mm f/2.8, designed for EOS R series full-frame mirrorless cameras. This is the wide-angle member of the f/2.8 Trinity zooms, as you'd expect from such an ultra-wide lens with a fast f/2.8 aperture rating. It's quite big and weighty, but is nevertheless smaller and lighter than, for example, the Sigma 1420 Form f/2.8 art lens for Canon SLRF. Unlike the Sigma, the RF lens has a separate hood that enables the easy attachment of filters or filter holders via an 82 thread. It almost matches the Sigma for maximum viewing angle at 110 degrees, while adding a 5-stop image stabilizer that's great for handheld shooting indoors or at twilight. Other highlights include a rapid and virtually silent nano-ultrasonic autofocus system and stellar image quality. It's a superb lens, but then again, it really should be at the price. Next at number 4, we have Nikon AF-P DX 1020mm f/4.5. There's a lot to be said for the Nikon AF-P DX 1020mm f/4.5 5.6 VR. It's a landscape lens, open when you're clambering over tricky terrain in pursuit of landscape photo opportunities. The last thing you need is a bag of heavyweight camera kit. This remarkably compact ultra-wide zooms weighs just 230. But it still packs in some useful features like 3.5-stop VR and stepping motor-based autofocus, which gives quick performance for stills and smooth, near-silent transitions while shooting movies. Image sharpness is also good, though fringing and distortion are pronounced if you don't enable in-camera corrections. Even so, this is still a great value ultra-wide zoom at the price. The number 5 position is held by Nikon AF-S 1420 Form f/2. While the Sigma 1420 Form f/2.8 DG HSM is our preferred choice for Nikon FX DSLRs. If you simply must have an own brand Nikon wide-angle lens, this is the one. It's much pricier than the Sigma and the Tamron SB 1530mm f/2.8 DVC G2. Opens a new tab, the latter boasting the bonus of optical image stabilization, but the Nikon is solidly built and delivers good all-round. The number 6 position is dominated by Nikon AF-S 1635mm f/. The mighty Nikon AF-S 1420 Form f/2.8 ed. Opens a new tab. Above might seem the most obvious contender for an ultra-wide zoom for Nikon's FX format DSLRs, but the 1635mm f/, sure, it has a less generous maximum viewing angle and aperture rating, but it's less expensive to buy, and has the advantages of featuring a filter attachment thread and optical stabilization. For landscape photographers, it's a sensible option. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Nikon Z 1430 f/. Like most of Nikon's Z mount prime and zoom lenses, the 1430 has a fairly modest aperture rating. This enables a relatively compact and lightweight build, perfect matching the design ethic of Z6. Opens in new tab and Z7. Opens in new tab full-frame mirrorless cameras. It's certainly no lightweight in terms of features and performance. However, packing 4 spherical elements, 4 ED, extra low dispersion elements, and a super fast yet virtually silent autofocus system. Build quality is excellent with the inclusion of wide-ranging weather seals, nano crystal coat, and a fluorine coating on the front element. As with all other Nikon Z mount S-line lenses that we've seen, image quality is gorgeous and particularly impressive in terms of sharpness. Another bonus is that the removable hood enables the easy fitment of filters or filter holders via an 82 attachment thread. The number 8 position is held by Fujinon XF 1020 form F4 R. Some lenses are designed in such a way that they are just a pleasure to use, and the Fujinon XF 1020 form F4 R OIS WR is one such optic. Its high-quality metal build gives it an unmistakably premium feel, and having an aperture ring is such a welcome addition, infinitely preferable to scrabbling around in menus. The specs of the lens are not out of this world but are perfectly adequate for a lens of this type. When working at these focal lengths, you probably don't need much more than f/4. For instance, it's much lighter and more affordable than Fujifilm's big flashy flagship wide-angle zoom, the X-Fate16 f/2.8 R11 WR, more on which below. And if you want something more affordable and less fussy, the Fujinon XF 1020 form F4 R OIS WR, just a ticket. It even includes useful features like weatherproofing and optical stabilization, which is not bad at all for a lens at this price. Next at number 9 we have Olympus M.ZUIKO Digital 714 f/2.8. A millimeter might not sound a lot, but every little helps when you're trying to maximize wide-angle coverage with a micro 4/3 camera. As such, this Olympus lens goes one shorter than that, which we favor the best lens for landscapes. Opens a new tab for Olympus and Panasonic MFT users. The Olympus doesn't have the Panasonic lens's filter attachment thread due to its integral hood, but the maximum viewing angle is boosted from 107 degrees to 114 degrees, which makes a very noticeable difference in real-world shooting. Optical finery includes 2 spherical elements, 1 dual spherical element, 1 ED, extra low dispersion element, 3 super ED elements, and 2 HR, high refractive index elements. Everything's wrapped up in a dust, splash, and freeze-proof casing that features a lens function bud and manual focus clutch. Image quality is fabulous in all respects, from great sharpness to complete absence of distortion. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Sony E 1080 f/. Sony's AF-C format alpha mirrorless cameras are particularly slim and lightweight, making them great for everyday shooting. This ultra-wide angle zoom follows suit, with dinky dimensions and a weight of just 225 even for an AF-C format lens. That's pretty light considering that the f/4 aperture rating remains constant throughout the entire zoom range, equivalent to a 15-27 zoom in full-frame terms. The lens gives a generous maximum viewing angle of 109 degrees, so you can squeeze a lot into the picture. The autofocus system is quick and virtually silent, while optical steady shot is worth about 3 stops. That's not particularly impressive by the latest standards, but still very much worth having, especially for shooting indoors or at twilight. The optical path features a super ED, extra low dispersion element, but for optimum sharpness, it's best to stop the aperture down to at least f/5.6. That's all for today. If you've already used any of these products, do let us know by commenting below. It will help others to a worthy buy. Thanks for watching.